Hey everyone, and welcome back to Real Talk. With Halloween just around the corner, it's only right we cover some Halloween must-watches. No zombies today, folks. Today we're counting down the greatest horror movies to watch at Halloween, perfect for getting into that spooky spirit. From slashers to supernatural horror, this list has something for every kind of horror fan. Let's dive straight in. Kicking off the list is a brutal and gritty remake of a horror classic, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 2003. Now I know what you're thinking, why a remake? But hear me out, this version takes everything terrifying from the original and dials it up with modern effects, giving Leatherface a much more menacing vibe. It's genuinely scary. The 2003 version still holds that raw, unfiltered horror, complete with gruesome kills and a sense of claustrophobia and suspense that gets under your skin. Jessica Biel's performance adds a sense of real panic that pulls you right into the madness. Sure, critics didn't love it, but horror fans have kept it alive, and it's just bloody good fun for a Halloween scare. Next up we have Ghostbusters, 1984. I thought this list can't be all gruesome and scary without having a few classics that are ideal for the occasion. Ghostbusters is that perfect blend of comedy and supernatural fun that's ideal for a Halloween party with friends. With Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis in top form, this film gave us not only iconic ghost-busting moments, but also introduced a new way to mix humour with the paranormal. It's fun, it's spooky, and it has one of the most memorable theme songs ever that we all know and remember till this day. A classic that never gets old, and it's an essential watch for some light-hearted Halloween entertainment. Jumping right back into pure terror at number 8 is The Conjuring. This is one of those movies that sticks with you long after it's over. Directed by James Wan, this film dives deep into the true story of Ed and Lorraine Warren, renowned paranormal investigators. What sets The Conjuring apart from the typical haunted house flicks is the intense atmosphere. You never really get a moment to breathe. It's just pure tension from start to finish. The iconic scene with the clapping hands. Yeah, you don't want to watch this one on your own. If you're brave enough, it's the perfect movie to watch with the lights off. At number 7 we have the ever so strange Beetlejuice. Directed by Tim Burton, Beetlejuice is an absolute Halloween essential for those of us who like a little weirdness mixed with our spooky season. It's quirky, bizarre, and has a level of humour that somehow balances out the horror. Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice is one of the wildest and most unpredictable characters ever put on screen, and you can't help but love every second of it. This film is a wild, twisted ride that's perfect for Halloween, with just the right amount of Burton's signature dark charm. Next up at number 6 we have Paranormal Activity. This might not be for everyone, but there's no denying its impact on the horror genre. Released in 2007, this low-budget found footage film became a worldwide phenomenon, all thanks to its terrifying simplicity. No over-the-top effects, just pure, creeping dread as you watch the story unfold through security cameras. It's the kind of movie where nothing really happens until it does, and when it does, you'll be jumping out of your seat. This film proves that sometimes less is more, and for a late-night scare, it's the perfect pick. If you are a fan of anthology horror, then our number 5 pick, Trick or Treat, is a must-watch. This film captures the essence of Halloween night like no other, with multiple interconnected stories that all take place during the spookiest night of the year. You've got everything from werewolves to creepy candy rituals, and of course, Sam, the pint-sized pumpkin-headed character who's become an iconic figure for the holiday. The film has a way of balancing genuine scares with dark humour, making it the perfect Halloween movie for horror fans who love the holiday's traditions. This one will get you in the Halloween spirit like no other. Next up at number 4, we are getting into slasher territory now. and you can't talk about Halloween without mentioning Scream. Wes Craven's 1996 masterpiece brought new life to the slasher genre by blending self-aware humour with brutal kills. It's as much a satire of horror films as it is a love letter to the genre. Ghostface became an instant icon, and the opening scene with Drew Barrymore is one of the best in horror history. Scream manages to be fun, scary, and clever all at once. A must-watch for any horror fan who loves a mix of humour and horror with a side of meta commentary. We're down to the final three, and coming in strong at number 3 is Halloween, 1978. This is the film that practically invented the modern slasher genre. Michael Myers, the silent, unstoppable killer, has become one of horror's most recognizable figures. John Carpenter's use of tension, music, and suspense is unmatched, making Halloween the ultimate classic for a reason. And that theme song? Iconic. You can't have Halloween without Halloween. It's pure, simple horror, and it never gets old. An essential for every Halloween marathon. Coming in at number 2 is Get Out, a film that redefined modern horror. Jordan Peele's debut feature is as much a social commentary as it is a horror film, and that's what makes it so brilliant. The tension builds in ways you don't even expect, and the payoff is incredibly satisfying. The way Peele weaves together themes of race, privilege, and horror is nothing short of genius. And let's not forget that unforgettable sunken place scene is haunting, to say the least. If you're looking for something with layers to unpack and scares that will stick with you, Get Out is your movie. And finally, taking the top spot is The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's adaptation of Stephen King's novel is a masterclass in psychological horror. Jack Nicholson's descent into madness as Jack Torrance is nothing short of terrifying, and the Overlook Hotel itself feels like a character. Every frame of this film is meticulously crafted to build unease, from the iconic axe scene moment to the chilling eerie twins. The Shining is not just a Halloween must-watch, it's a cinematic masterpiece that transcends the genre. This is the kind of movie that stays with you long after the credits roll. It's disturbing, haunting, and absolutely brilliant. And there you have it, folks. The greatest horror movies to watch at Halloween. Whether you're into supernatural scares, slasher flicks, or psychological horror, this list has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your favourite snacks, get cozy, and let the Halloween marathon begin. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below on what your must-watch Halloween movie is. Stay spooky, everyone.